It's happening. It's happening. Am I live? Am I pre-recorded? Let's find out right now, guys. Today is Friday. It's less than a week away from the big day. Yeah, Thursday. Thanksgiving Thursday. Can't wait, guys. So I'm going to see who's going to come into the stream here. Let's see. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. What is going on with that? Let me see what's happening. We got to have chat. We got to have a chat in here. Where is the chat, guys? All right, I'm going to go here and see if I can figure something out because we need to have the chat working. Enable, let's see, chat. All right, guys. So comment. Let me know if you're here. I don't know what's happening. Is the chat not working? Let me see. I'm actually going to go log in to see what's going on here. Because it's supposed to be working. And we're about to find out right now, guys. All right, come on. Let's see.
Comment. Let me know if you're here.
Oh, is it working? It's working. Okay. I don't know why it's not working in this thing here. This is strange. Hello. All right. I'm just going to, maybe if I do that, maybe it'll trigger something. I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys, let me go ahead. I have to open up another window because I cannot see the live chat. It's not working on my end. So we got to fix that right now. I'm going to log in and pull it up, and then I can respond to you guys because somehow it is just not working. Like I said, things are so complicated with the YouTube world. You know what I mean? There's always a technical problem. You know, YouTube's run by artificial intelligence. Oh, yeah. Okay, I need to mute that. All right, guys, now I can see you. I can see you. Awesome. Well, I have a lot of things I want to share with you. And, one of the things is definitely making a last-minute life-changing decision. It's like one of those things you jump on it, you don't look back, you go forward. You don't have time to think about it, and you just do it. And certain circumstances that happen in your life, you might not want to make these kinds of decisions. Like when you're getting a colonoscopy and they're medicating you, then you might not want to have that happen because that's the last time you want to make any important life-changing decisions. But let me read some of the comments here. Then I'm going to take you to my job site, take you over there to where I'm helping these people with all these problems with the computers. But it's a little brief, short clip when I was there because I didn't really want to be so intrusive on the company's time. You know, it's just one of those things where I just wanted to bring you guys with me just for a little bit, kind of share that so we can be able to do this together. But let me read some names here. Debbie, how you doing? And we got Tim out here. We have Juliana. Thank you so much. Awesome. You guys are amazing. I'm giving you guys a thumbs up. And yeah, what's going on? Roland is on Brianna's channel, live streaming. What the F? What the F? Like I said, I'm trying to plug in my channel. And Brianna told me the other day, she's like, she's going to come in here and she's going to be plugging in her channel. So I guess we're both going to be doing this. She wants to mention her music channel and plug it because, this channel that I'm on right now, which used to be ours, and now it's like Brianna's channel, which is now going to be like just dormant after we kind of send everybody, in those two different directions. You guys who are interested in my content, go over to Up to Speed Media. And those of you guys who are interested in Brianna's content, go over to Brianna Rose Music. And if you guys are mutually like both our contents, then I guess you can go in both places. But this will be here. I don't know if Brianna's going to leave the things. I know I kind of went through things and deleted some stuff because I thought they needed to be deleted. And as a parent, that was my decision. But Brianna, if she wants to delete anything, then that's her choice there. But I decided to go through some things. And I had a mishap. You know what happened? I went to edit out something in one of those videos. I went in, I was like, you know what? This child, I wanted him out of it, because like I said, YouTube's getting crazy now. Like anyone under 13 in videos. Like if you guys have been like researching stuff online, check it out. You'll see what I'm saying. So I decided to just cut him out so you guys can still be entertained by those videos without him being in that video, because I thought it was best he wasn't in there. And instead of Brianna worrying about it, I just took my step forward and I decided to do that. But when I did it, somehow, instead of saving it as, the same thing, the original, it ended up saving it as a new one. So then you're probably going to see like a duplicate the other day. It was like, that was a mishap. It was supposed to be like saved as a new thing. Because that's a feature YouTube has. And sometimes things just don't work out. And plus, I'm in a hurry, and I was just trying to get it done. And busy week and busy month, busy year, and it's gonna be another busy year, guys. And this is the way things have been going lately. It's just crazy. But anyway, let me read some of the comments, and I'm gonna stream those video clips to you guys. Me going to the job site, doing some tech work. But let's see who is here. Cobra, this channel sucks. It was better when you did the clown thing. The clown thing was way too much. The clown thing, so I will be unsubscribed. Sorry. Oh, well, I'm not making any clown videos. That stuff is so 2016. Done, over with. It's not relevant. I know it's brought up, but it's over with. I have things going on in my life, and the last thing I'm worried about is clown content. But although I think that's the only thing that's going to actually work on YouTube anymore is automotive videos, scary videos, and stuff like that. Because if you have anything that's like geared towards young kids, you might as well forget about it, because you're not going to have comments, you're not going to have the ratings, you're not going to be able to share the video, you're not going to be able to save the video on a playlist, you're not going to get notifications. YouTube's really, I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm sure you guys have been hearing a lot of this, like people are just like going crazy and complaining, but I'm not going to get all caught up in that stuff, because I'm not making kids videos. I'm making videos that are for people that are my age and those who want to watch it, and whoever age, they may be, whatever age you guys are. If you're willing to come here and watch me, then that's awesome. And thank you so much for taking the time. You saw my thumbnail that I created on Brianna's channel, and you still came here to watch. And that means a lot to me, because you guys are awesome. And this has been a long journey since 2007. Like I said, I created my channel, and I wanted my kids to be part of that. And of course, when Brianna was 13, then she was more of that involved with the whole YouTube side of that, as far as me just being so protective when they were much younger. But I'm still protective now. It's just things have changed. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to those clips, and I'm going to do some shout outs. Then we're going to get on top of, we're going to talk about the whole thing, like what is going on. I'm making this last minute decision. It's something that's crazy. And here, Up to Speed Media, let's plug that in. Up to, oh geez, I can't do this right. Speed Media. I'll get a link to that eventually, but I think if you just search it on YouTube, you'll figure that out that way. But anyway, let's go over to, I am lost in these numerous pages. I've been looking at computer screens all day. Well, yeah, yesterday it was like 12 hours of that, and today it was 6 hours of that. But let me go ahead and go over to this right now, so you guys can see that. We're going to go take you to the clips of yesterday leading up to now, and then let me know what you think when it ends. Let me know if you recognize the part that ended, and then and kind of transitioned into now, because that can be a little tricky. You'll see what I mean. But here we go. I think it's going. Is it? Did it go? What? Come on, it's not working. Try again. Here we go. Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2019. It's early in the morning. Getting ready to go to work. Got to get dressed. Got to have my morning smoothie, and then make a smoothie for work. Take it with me and all that good stuff. And I want to share what I can with you. Maybe even take you on the job site. Hopefully I can do that today. But anyway, here we go. Well, guys, that's it. Got to go. Got my stuff right here. Got my smoothie, which I have one in the morning, then I bring one with me with all the good stuff to help keep me going, because, it's going to be a long day today. I'm doing a double, pulling 2 shifts, so it's going to be a long day, so got to have something to keep me going. And, of course, communications, and got the tools. I got a big bag of tools that we use, and, of course, right here, it's the diagnostics and communications laptop, so you can connect to other systems and communicate and do diagnostics and all that. So got a lot going on today. Got to get going. You'll see me when I get back. So I thought I would share some of this. I don't know if I can bring you guys onto the job site. I will see how that goes. Right now, we're just jumping from place to place to get things done, and it involves moving around. So hopefully that'll work out, and I get to show it to you guys. But I gotta go.
All right, well, just over here taking care of something at the one of the workstations here, so gotta do that. It's been pretty busy, so gotta work on that. There's a lot of terminals here, so gotta try to address some of the issues and all that, so gonna get to that. Well, at Walmart, on my lunch break, getting some of these right here, because I gotta have them for later, so that's what I'm doing. So we're gonna do that, grab some snacks, and get back to work.
Hey guys, today is Thursday, November 21st, 2019, and I just got out of work and gonna go get something to eat, and I really want to do a live stream with you guys. I mean, I'm just excited about that, and oh boy, I keep getting messages. Who knows what is going on? But anyway, I'm excited about it. I want to be able to share what's been going on lately. Work's been keeping me busy. Matter of fact, I ended up, they ended up wanting me to do like 2 shifts in one. So I ended up getting a lot done today. And my eyes have been staring at computer terminals, at workstations. And after a while, I just get the headache, you know. Even these glasses, you know, I need to get like newer glasses. But just been jumping around. Did a 12-hour shift today with this company I've been working with recently, and I wish they would actually keep people on longer than the 31st of December, but it's only a seasonal temporary thing, so, and that's how it is. I've been doing like 4-hour days with this company, about 3 days a week. Sometimes it's up to 6 hours, but today they actually did 12 hours. They offered 12 hours, and I grabbed it because it's like, you know what? Why not? And I was able to just kind of squeeze it in because I'm trying to accommodate this new job, and we'll see how that goes. But that's what's been going on, guys. So I've been busy with that. And yeah, lately we've been, like in the last week, we've been kind of stuck in one place. But since the other day, we started going to different locations with different clients. So it was really nice to be able to just kind of get away from that one location and actually go different places. You know what I mean? Because I just got tired of it being in one cubicle, then going over to the next, you know, doing software update installations, hardware installations, and diagnostics and all that stuff. And finally, able to just go to different clients, because usually everybody's got it covered. We're here, and we're stuck in this building for a long time. But it's good. It's good. It's better that way. Anyway, I guess I better get inside and get a live stream. It's probably going to be 8 o'clock by the time I get a live stream going. If not, it'll be on Friday, guys. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, it's been a busy week, and it's going to be a busy year, especially with this holiday. So there's just a lot of business going on with this company. And of course, even with my e-commerce and selling things online, that's busier because of the holiday shoppers. So I'm just being a lot busier, and I got to pick my time to do live streams very wisely. So maybe later, today, tonight, 8 o'clock, or Friday, late, I think. We'll see what happens. But I guess we're going to go into the live stream. See if this will even make the cut. It might not even make the cut. We'll see what happens.
Hey guys, well here we are, finally ready for the live stream. Just getting it all together, making sure the audio's working with the microphone. Test 1, 2, 3, that's working. Make sure the camera's working, because I'm tired of all these technical difficulties. So I figured before I actually started the live stream, I would actually do a live stream pre-recording to kind of just make sure that everything is working. So what you're seeing at this moment is pre-recorded, but it will be live when I snap my finger. So get ready, guys. This is the only way I can do it, because then I can coordinate everything, make sure it's all working so that I can just slide right into that live stream and we can start immediately. You know, like I said, it's been a busy day. All right, what the heck was that? All right, you know what? I hear something. Something.
Who's there? What is that noise? Oh. All right. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, it was the dryer. There's something clacking in there, and then I heard it. I was like, "Oh crap! What in the?" I got to be careful what I say. But anyway, we're gonna start this live stream right now. No crazy interruptions this time, right? Remember the last live stream we had somebody come in here. You guys remember if you watched it. You know what I'm talking about. That kind of thing happened, but it's not happening this time because it's just me right now doing a live stream. Me and a dryer, and there's someone down there that's in the kitchen. I think I said enough. Okay, but let's start this live stream right now. Oh, I'm here. We're back. Awesome, guys. So, what did you think? Did it work out? Did you guys see the stream okay? I tried to take you on the job. I didn't want record too much. Like I said, there was one section where they do just the text only, and they got the little headsets as well, where they have the VoIP, which is a voice over internet protocol. So they don't have like phones; they just have these headsets, and you got one side that's mainly doing the texting support, and the other side everybody's chitter chattering. So I was able to like get on the quiet side to do that because the other side was too noisy, too many people. Things are ringing all the time. Chat. I was like, plus I didn't want to like grab a camera in front of everybody, so I grabbed my phone and I tried to be like less obvious with my iPhone. So I just record a little bit and share with you guys. I'm gonna try to do that more often, but like I said, I have to blur things out because people might freak out and like, hey, you can't do that. I'm not trying to get fired. You know what I mean? I do take chances to entertain you guys, but I don't want to get fired because I was recording where I'm not supposed to. You know what I mean? That's why I had to blur stuff out to protect that company because I don't want them getting mad. But in some places, it's obvious that I can't record. And it's when I'm working in places that are financial institutions or something that has to do with any kind of medical facility, then the cameras are off limits. iPhones stay off. It's just the way that is. That's just how that goes. Anyway, let's read some of the comments here. We're going to address some of the last minute decisions that I've been making lately. And I don't know, are they even rational? And it's just crazy how, you just wake up one day and you go, this is what's going to happen. You don't know if it's just destiny, this is the way it's going to be. And you just jump on things and you just go for it, take the chance because you just never know. You only live once. Life is short, and you just need to act on your thought before that becomes a passing thought, and then it becomes something that never happens, and then you kind of might look back and say, why did I not do that? I should have done it, but let me read some names here and see who's here. Donald Robinson. Hey, Brianna's boyfriend. Yes, she does. Let's see. Linda, tell Brianna, okay, all right. Does the mom live in Florida? No, not that. She lives out in the north where it's cold. Cold out that way. I used to watch your channel almost 3 years ago, but I'm back. Awesome. And you probably wonder what's going on. You see me in the thumbnail instead of like Brianna and I or Brianna. But like you said, we're just trying to kind of plug her channels. Brianna told me she's going to plug her channel. She wants to get everybody on board to that music channel of hers. And I'm trying to get everybody on board to my channel so we can kind of vacate this channel because it's all getting kind of old here. I think there's videos from 2016 to 2019 and the rest of them are gone. It's gone, vanished. Wonder what happened. Was it a little delete button? Sometimes you got to do those things. You got to take those drastic measures because you don't want to have any problems. If you leave videos up and say YouTube has a glitch where you have all these private videos, say you have all these videos and you set hundreds of them to private so that you can share them with just family. What if they all of a sudden malfunction and then all those private videos end up public? Oh, hell, that could happen. And when it does, it's not going to be pretty, guys. It's not going to be pretty. So I just think about that and what can happen. All that personal information, all your privacy, and even videos that now YouTube deems not appropriate for everybody or however they're going. I don't know. They used to say it's not appropriate to have paranormal scary videos and pranks and challenges, and now there's it's not appropriate to have anyone under 13 featured in videos because they have problems with it now. I guess it's some of the way parents have treated their kids, how they just do some really horrific things, abusive and stuff that they should not do. And it's just, I can't even say it because I don't want to really cause any issue with this video, because like I said, YouTube's AI can just pick through things and say, okay, he's talking about something, this video is gonna have to go, oh, where'd it go? Oh my, it mysteriously disappeared because, oops, I said a trigger word. Yeah, but you guys probably heard a lot of these different channels out there where, there's this kids screaming and crying and parents are just, I don't know what's wrong with some of these people, and it's just bad vibes. And you got some of these kids out there doing these toy reviews and stuff like that, and they're just kind of targeting the younger audience. And really, there's a law that says you're not supposed to target anyone under 13. You're not supposed to be collecting information from anyone under 13, and that's why YouTube's you have to be 13 to have an account. And when I opened an account, I was way over 13, Yeah. In 2007, I was definitely over 13. But of course, my kids were not, but they weren't in control, and they were just part of what I created years ago. And then we opened the channel just for us to share. And, that's the way it was until my daughter was 13. Then things changed, and it was okay, now we can get more creative with YouTube, and she can be more engaged with it. And then YouTube's videos are just on a whole another level. It was back then, it was more for family, and we had a lot of private videos. So we didn't have a whole lot of public videos that were out there. And once Brianna got 13, when she was 13 or older, then there was more content for everybody. And then that's just the way it is. So I played by those rules. And, being a web designer, and being in a technological field when it comes to computers and technology, those are laws that have been passed in 1998, and I've always abided by them. And it's just the way it is. When you're creating websites, you just got to make sure, just be careful what your website is basically targeting. And if it's targeting younger viewers, then you're not supposed to be collecting any kind of data. Don't be tracking their internet whereabouts and what they're searching and all that. But you can offer content for them. Hey, any time of day, you can continue to give them content all you want. You can give content to 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, whatever the case may be. There's nothing wrong with it, as long as you're not collecting data from anybody that's 5 or 6. That's the difference. You can make little nursery rhyme videos singing all these little nursery songs. You can have a little kid show where it's oh, now we're going to entertain all you guys. It's fine, as long as you're not collecting the information and you appropriately label such content as such. And also, as long as you are doing it for the right reason, and just make sure that you're keeping your content clean. I know sometimes, people will use kid kind of content, but yet kind of direct you to stuff that's not appropriate. People do this stuff and it's not right. You kind of bait and switch. You're pulling in the young viewers, and then you're switching them into something that they shouldn't be watching. And I'm glad to see a lot of those channels disappearing, because it's really wrong. It's disgusting. I can't even probably say that word, but it's just not right. It's morally wrong. It's why do that? And people do that stuff. But anyway, what happened? Did I go off topic? Holy moly, it went off topic. See how one thing just kind of slid into another thing, guys? But that happens. I guess it's because there's just so much going on, and I have so much to share with you, and there's life-changing things. And like I said, this started the new year. I have some things I have planned for the new year. And, it does involve some content, but also, life-changing things. One of the things that I had to jump on is the medical things. And I got to get a colonoscopy, which is one thing that I have decided to do, even though, I should have done it, 2 years ago? They say you do it at 45 now. It used to be 50. And I decided, I keep thinking how life is so short, and anything can happen. And it's I don't want to live alone, okay? Do you think I should live alone? No, my kids are growing up. She pretty much got one foot out the door. She's pretty much got her mindset. And one thing that she's really fixated on is moving to, I'm not going to say Canada, California. You hear that right? She wants to move to California. So I'm going to really like, what the? Yeah. And I wish her the best because, she talked about, she wants to do singing there. She was talking about using her talents to get somewhere in California. And she said she wants to get her CNA and all that stuff and really become like, successful with both helping people out and singing. So she wants to have the best of both worlds. She wants to be able to help people in the medical fields and also be able to entertain. So I'm happy for Brianna, but I'm also sad knowing that I'm going to be alone. But I decided I'm not living alone. Okay. I put my foot down. I'm taking my walls down. This is a life-changing thing. I'm taking my walls down. I am not going to have this wall up no more. I'm going to be open and I'm going to accept a woman in my life because I'm done. I am done holding back. I am done being that person who is so scared to get hurt, who has trust issues. I am just done with it. And I want to settle and just have a home that I can have together with someone who wants to be with me. And that's just the way I am. That is my biggest, it was like the other day. It's like, you know what? I am done. All you guys know how I'm never going to be with anybody. I'm never. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. But guess what? I'm done. I can't be that person who's going to have that PTSD from previous relationships. I am not going to be that person no more. I am letting go. I am letting go, and I'm going to try as hard to see the good in people, and I'm not going to let my kids make my decision for me because sometimes that backfires when you as a parent allow your kids to have input on who you are going to live with or have in your life. And I know when they're younger, it really has a big impact on how they're going to turn out. But when they're in that transition of adulthood, then you really got to consider your future and theirs, and how is your future with someone going to really affect them when they're just about ready to be out the door. And at my age, I'm like, do I need to be alone? We're not going to be healthy forever. We're eventually going to have issues, and I'm already dealing with issues, and that's another problem. I don't want to be dealing with that and be alone. And I feel like, I'm not the only person who's going to have problems. Other people are going to have problems, and I'm accepting of people who have problems because I want to go through this with other people. So I want to look for a good friend, a woman friend, and I don't know. Like I said, I had trust issues, but now I'm open for a really good long-term friendship. And if something develops. But, like I said, I wasn't willing to take that chance. But that was my big thing. That was like my eyes opened up. I said, you know what? I got so much going on, guys. And life is short. And you just never know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. And who wants to leave this world alone? And I'm never going to be alone because I'm going to have my kids that come and visit me. And I know when Brianna's 3,000 miles away, she'll make the effort to come and see me, right? Right? You think? Is she? She said she would. But would she go all the way to Florida? She got tired of Florida. She's sick of it. Would she go all the way? I don't know. I think she would. But if she didn't like who I decided to settle down with, then I don't know. I think she would she would overlook that. She wouldn't hold that against me. She would still see me. Yeah. I think, yeah. Because I would never be with someone that I wouldn't feel comfortable with as far as moral values go. And I wouldn't allow my kids to be around someone who would not be morally sound. Someone who I wouldn't believe would be the right kind of person to be part of our family dynamics, part of, an extension of our family. I'm very picky. But like I said, that wall, I'm tired of having that wall up. Maybe I'll learn more about who I am as time goes on. Because I think I kind of got lost. And now that I'm kind of letting that wall go down, I think maybe I could start to learn who I really am. And maybe I got a lot of suppressed feelings, a lot of suppressed emotions and doubts of myself, and issues with a lot of things, my emotional state, just thinking about so many things. It just creates that cycle. But like I said, life changed, guys. It's a good thing. Give a thumbs up, guys, if you've ever had tried to cope with a problem, and it gets overwhelming to the point where it consumes you, and it makes you uneasy. It's like you can't rest, you can't get time to relax, or you end up like driving, like you just focus your energy on something creative, or maybe even something that's destructive, but you're doing something to keep yourself from thinking about those things, whether you're working hard at your job if you're working, or you're working hard at a craft if you have something you like to do, or just being busy with friends or family, or just doing stuff to keep your mind off the things that really weigh you down. Now, if you were to take that wall down, say if something was like stopping you from having a relationship, having a friendship, or just being able to, maybe there's tension between you and someone, a good friend, and you have that wall up because maybe there's something you guys just didn't meet and you didn't agree on, and it's like this kind of like butting heads, and it led to the point where no one talks, and then that person doesn't step forward to bring the wall down, and then if you don't, then nobody does. And then you think about the value of that friendship or that relationship, or if it's a family member, you think about the value of that, and then you think, all right, if they're not going to do that, should I be the better person? Should I just take the wall down, make that step forward? Maybe they're thinking, some people just think that they're waiting, they're waiting for somebody to take that foot forward, and sometimes people always wait for that, and it never happens, and then they start to feel like they're not cared for. But maybe it could be just they're feeling the same way, like the person that's not stepping forward. It's like you're both feeling the same thing. So sometimes one has to make that move, and then you get past that obstacle, and then you realize it's not as bad as it seems. Once you get past that wall, it's not as bad as it seems. It's just that wall can create uncertainty and a level of anxiety, and it can create that, just the unknown. You don't know if something good or bad is going to come of that once you take that wall down. And it's like whoever's going to take that step first. And some people may be weighed down by things. So it all depends on your situation. But like I said, I wanted to be able to like lift that weight because I got a lot of things going. Like I just discovered something like earlier today. And so that's another medical thing that I need to address, and I don't know what's causing it. And it typically happens for men between ages of 15 and 25, and I'm 47. So for it to happen to me, it makes me wonder what's going on. So then now that's another thing that I have to have checked by a doctor. And hopefully it's not a tumor or a cancer that's blocking blood flow, causing some backup, which, but it's a common thing that happens. And some people in my age group do have these things, and it's benign and it's nothing serious. But there's that rare chance that it could be. And considering I've been having a lot of these abdominal problems since June, and then it kind of settled off, and then it got worse, and then I had to get all the ultrasounds and blood work and everything, and now I'm getting the colonoscopy soon, and I'm just trying to be careful. You got to be your own advocate. Just be careful, take care of yourself, and if you have a doubt, check it out. See a doctor. Don't let it go for forever, because you want to be around as long as you can, especially for your family or friends, people that care, because they're going to miss you the most, because you're not going to miss yourself when you're gone. You're not going to even know you're gone. You'll be in a good place, hopefully, right? Unless you weren't. Well, it all depends on what you believe. But it's not going to be here, I don't think. But that's how that goes, guys. But let me read some comments, and we're going to address the comments, because I know you guys have a lot to say, and sometimes I just keep talking, and I need to really read your comments. All right, guys. Let's see who is out here. Tim Anderson. Yeah, Donald. Let's see what's going on there, Donald. Hey, Heather. Thank you so much, Heather. I'm just hoping, I hope he's got my back. I hope a lot of people got my back. Family is like the biggest thing. Just everybody together. It really it creates that like empowerment. It gives you a strength. It makes you strive, you thrive. That's all I should say. Thrive is the right word. It makes you thrive harder. Like when you have people like my grandmother, she's like 97, I think. Okay. And she has a significant other in her life. She's never married him, but they've been together since I was 17. Okay. Now, you think about this. they thrive on each other. They're both around, and he's almost 100. And she's been through a lot. She's had numerous heart surgeries. There's a lot of heart problems running in the family, but yet she's made it through all those things and still here up to this day. And I account a lot of that is because of the fact that she has someone that she lives with. And that just makes her happier. And the fact that I call her once in a while and she gets excited when she hears me calling, it's like it makes her day. And for the rest of the week, she's just like in the most happiest mood because she hears me, she hears my voice. But it's just that companionship, just being there with someone. It just helps you thrive more. It just gives you more, it just gives you more of that strength, that inner strength, to do things that you might not do if you're alone in this world where you are not connected to anybody and you're in this solitude, and just confined to just a wall around you. And that's why I'm taking that wall down. Okay, that's why it's down. It's down. Taking is the past tense now. Well, taking means I'm doing it, but it's done. It's done. I know doesn't mean that I have 100% trust now. It's not like wall down, I trust everybody. No, it's not happening that way. No, I have trust issues, but I'm willing to work with those issues. I'm willing to work with that instead of just like totally cutting everybody off, because it's not fair. It's not fair to anyone. And, also just with my kids, they got to realize that I will never make a decision and have someone in my life that's not going to be a good person to be around them. Now, they may not understand or have an idea who this person would be or, anything. They might not know anything about them. But they can learn things about someone if they just get to know them. Time will tell. One person may know a person more than the other. Depends on how they discovered this person, whether this person is a internet sensation or maybe on TV, or maybe they're just on social media or mentioned somewhere a lot and maybe in the public's eye at a church, at a company, or in a school, or anywhere. They're mentioned a lot. They talk about them, and maybe their face surfaces in the newspaper with like praise and good things, and maybe that person, that they get to know that person more because they see them and they know about them. But then that person has all that popularity doesn't know that person as well. So, it's kind of uneven. But then you kind of gradually, you catch up and you learn, and then you both kind of learn and more about each other. Then you guys kind of bond. And when it comes to your kids, it's not like they know everything that goes on in your life. As a parent, you have a relationship, you meet someone, you have a good friendship. And a lot of my relationships just ended at friendships. It began as a friendship, and it either ended as a friendship or stayed as a friendship. Because sometimes, like I said, I've been taken advantage of. And then it's like, okay, well, I'll forgive, but not going to forget. But, just not going to be associated with you much anymore. I'll wave and say hi and everything, but not going to be an everyday affair in my life. But that's just what happens. That kind of, God, I need to drink water. Let me drink my water, guys. Luckily, I have my big water bottle here because, got to keep hydrated, especially when I'm talking to you guys. You guys, I give you guys 2 thumbs up. Let me know. Do you think this content is directed to anyone under 13? Think about it. Or you think it's directed to anybody who can grasp this conversation, who can understand the whole concept, the whole situation, the whole letting the walls down. I'm sure people at this day and age, people mature faster. Kids mature faster. You have kids that are like 13 that act like they're 17 or 18. It's just the way things are. And kids become more, I guess, dependent on electronics. And so they are exposed to a lot more things on the internet, as far as like the good and the bad. And they learn a lot more than they should. But then again, it's a good thing to learn the good things, okay? But it's not the good thing to learn the bad things. But then if you shield them from everything that's negative, they're not going to be ready for the real world when that happens. So it's a balance, finding that fine balance, that balance where it's, it's a little mix of both, but not to an extreme on the bad side. But, you know, kind of balanced it out so that we're preparing our kids for the future, because the future is not always going to be pretty. Don't paint that perfect picture like unicorns and rainbows. You probably can't even say that in a video, because that would be like, young kids would want to hear that, right? So can't even say that in a video. Or they'll disable the comments. Well, they already did that. They probably disable the notifications. Oh, that video is you can't save it no more because he's talking about rainbows and unicorns. Forget it now. It's done with. You guys, it's messed up. Can't do that, right? I'm serious. If you guys think I'm joking, search lately what's been trending on YouTube about COPPA and the FTC and all this stuff. Like, people are just going into panic. They are freaking the freak out. And then I'm saying, wow, you know, good thing I didn't do toy review videos, you know, and all that stuff, because that's the ones that are really going to draw in a lot of that attention and be made an example of. It's just crazy, but that's the way it is, you know, collecting information from young toddlers so that they can market stuff on, you know, in the stores and stuff like that. But, you know, it's, you guys, if you search that, you know exactly what's going on. I mean, people are saying those kinds of things. I'm not mentioning any names of any of these toy review kids that are really young, under 13 and probably even toddler age. But there's a handful that are doing that kind of stuff. And, you know, in a way, it's cute in a way, as long as they're not gathering information under anyone, you know, of age 13. You know, you got to be careful. And I know a lot of times they don't have control of it, because YouTube's the one that's like, is the one gathering information, while the content creators are the ones that are just putting content out there. And they're not the ones that are personally gathering information, unless they're asking stuff in the comments like, okay, so where do you live, and what's your age, and I'm going to send you a gift. You know, now that's bad. Don't be doing that. Don't be asking people where they live and sending them stuff. Now, like I said, if you ever have a giveaway, you make sure that stuff is done, and you're giving away stuff that's age appropriate. So you're not giving away stuff. Oh my gosh, my 5-year-old wants this. And don't. You don't want to be asking where anyone is. You know, and anyone under 13, that is. If you're 13 or older, parents' permission, you know, then that's it. But I would still consult someone for legal advice on that whole thing. You know, like if you have friends and family and people that you know personally, then that is already an existing friendship or contact. That's different. But if it's like someone that's out there new, it depends. It's a tricky thing. You know, it's like if you're using that on the social media instead of doing that through your phone, you know, it could be misconstrued as oh, well, they don't know, they never knew who they were, and so that's why they're out here on this YouTube thing collecting information, trying to find out where people live or what have you. You know, because you got some creepos. I probably can't even say that word, can I? I gotta be careful what I say. But you got some people out there that are wrongdoing, and that's why, you know, everyone's trying to protect the children from those who are trying to like find where they live, stalkerish. You know, don't you think? I mean, and some kids can be vulnerable, and like in just offer that information. That's like when the younger kids in the family, like one of the reasons why I did not want them on YouTube is because when fans would like approach them, you know, you'd have fans that are 13, 14, 15 that were like, oh, wow, you know. Well, when you have a child who was like 7 that just got recognized because they were in frame of a video, or at one time, you know, they were just known because, you know, there's a couple of things where they just got some attention, and then they get recognized and they say, oh, yeah. Oh, yay. And then they say where they live, the name of their schools, the teachers. And I'm like, okay, that's way too much information for someone under 13 to be telling people. It's not going to happen. So that's why it's like, I don't allow anyone under 13 in my videos. Yeah. And it's been like that. And you guys probably say, why don't you let any of the foster kids in the videos? Or why don't you let Caitlin in the videos or anything like that? It's because I'm protecting their privacy, because when the YouTube channel became very popular, and the dynamics of the channel had changed over the years. And when that came to that point, that's when those things had to change immediately. So that was something that I put my foot down on, and that had to happen. And it's been like that since. And I've been combing through videos and still deleting out people that are under 13. I've been doing that for the last 2 years. Like when I have time, I've been doing that. And it's been an ongoing thing. And so you guys see things where videos are just starting to mysteriously get shorter on all the channels, because I'm making sure that's happening. I mean, Brianna can only do so much. And so I'm able to expedite that when I can in between working and just doing stuff that I feel is necessary for my health, as far as exercising and getting out there and taking care of my health. But I try to do all those things, guys, but it can be challenging. But anyway, I'm reading some more comments here. And I want you guys to share your thoughts with me. Okay, if you're, of course, 13 or older. That's the disclosure, all right? This freaking video is for you guys 13 and over. But hey, you know what? If you're with your parents and you happen to be under 13, I have no friggin' control over it. I can't control that. Okay? But you look at this mug, look at this face. I'm probably scaring most people away under 13 anyway. Probably even over 13. Oh my gosh, probably scaring. I'm scaring everybody away. I'm sorry, guys. If you don't sleep tonight, I recommend refraining from bright light for at least 2 hours before bedtime. Shut off all the digital devices that you could look at. Invest in some glasses that are blue blockers so that you don't have to have blue light in your eyes. And do some breathing exercises, deep breathing, just relax and try not to think negative thoughts and think positive and try not to overthink too many things. And maybe you'll overcome this whole looking at me. I know it's scary because you got Brianna's channel here and all of a sudden my face pops up and it's like, what is happening? Oh my gosh, I'm having a bad dream. And then you're trying to wake yourself up and realize it's not a dream, it's reality, and it's me. And if you guys want to check me out on Up to Speed Media, here it is. I'm going to give you a link for those of you who are not scared to see me. Here it is, Up to Speed Media. I don't even know why I did that. I got it in all caps. I'm here trying to properly caps everything. Well, oh my gosh, Dylan, thank you so much for that $3 super chat. That's awesome. You're amazing. And it's cool. And your bird gave a thumbs up right there. The cool bird. There you go. Anyway, let's see. Yes, Heather, his stuff is mostly fake. So I say McFaker Nuggets, not McJuggernuggets. Oh, no. McJuggernuggets. He lives where my hometown is in New Jersey. Yeah. Is any of you guys from New Jersey? Comment in the live chat area. Let me know. Are you from New Jersey? Are you from New York? Are you from South Carolina? Are you from Florida? Are you from North Carolina? Now, we can relate to all those places. So let me know where you are from. But make sure you only answer me if you're 13 or older. Got it? So if you're under 13, don't answer me. That is my rule. There you go. So I'm not collecting that information unless you're 13 or older. But I thought I would say that. That's my disclosure. Once again, I repeat, only if you're 13 or older, you may disclose what state or what country or what planet or what universe or I don't even know. Where the hell am I going with this? I'm lost. Anyway, let's see, guys. Donald Robinson from New Jersey. Awesome. Jersey. I'm the Jersey guy. I'm from the shore right there where the boardwalk is, Seaside Heights, Point Pleasant. Yeah, they got the Six Flags amusement park where everybody has a fun time just going there, gathering, my childhood memories. When I think about Jersey, it's like, boom, I let go of my, what do you call it? It's like when you're in the professional world, I have to cut my accent off. Like a switch, I cut it off. Boom. Then I have to my accent. Poof. I have to cut it off. Then I can turn it back on because when you're working in a professional environment around people, they're like, "What the? What did he just say?" Especially if you're further south, they don't. You really have to just dial it back. Once you're around everybody from Jersey, New York, you can turn that whatever switch off and be yourself again. And that's what I have to do in the business world. Teachers do it. Doctors do it. Some probably don't. You probably know the ones that do and the ones that don't. Some people actually go to schools to learn how to neutralize their accent so they don't have any, especially people that are from different countries and they come to America. They try to do speech therapy to kind of get rid of that accent. But I've learned how to moderate it, how to control it, and then when I can let it go, like take off like a rocket. But that's how that goes, guys. Anyway, let me know. What is, let's see, Tim Anderson, neither Indiana, South Bend, Indiana. I'm older. I'm 31. So you're older than 13. Awesome. That's great. See that? I got viewers here. They're older than 13. That's commenting in my videos. You're telling me they're from Indiana or Illinois or Louisville or wherever it may be. You know, that's great. Awesome, guys. Anyway, what did you guys think about that whole situation there? Me taking you on. You want me to take you on on these job sites more often? Comment below, right down in there. Let me know. I really want to know, guys, because I'll get braver. Like I said, I got my wall down. Now. Anything goes. Now I'll be braver. Or is it such thing as braver? I'm gonna be more brave. Gotta be freaking brave. I don't know. Taking a camera, if I'm gonna have a camera shoved up. I probably can't say it. You know, when you get a colonoscopy done, you know where they stick the camera. Just use your imagination. If I'm going to have one of those stuck there, I don't see why I can't take a camera with me at my job site. I mean, that would be not as intrusive as that camera that I'm going to deal with when I go to the doctor. I look at it that way, guys. That's my thought process. So that's not going to seem so bad. So hey, as long, like I said, I'm not going to take it to a medical facility or a financial institution or anything that has personal information. And if there's a screen that says the name of the company, I have to blur it out. It's just my protocol. You know, that's how that is. Let's see, guys. Let me just hit the down arrow there. How do you feel that all your clown videos are fake? Hey, you know, I guess I feel confused if they're all fake, because then something happened. Because then what happened to the things that really happened? That's what's confusing. Because when someone says they're all fake, hey, I mean, I respect those opinions, but there are some things that really happened. And of course, the videos kind of like contradict it because they look so fabricated. But like I said, you know, you ever watch those reality shows where things are recreated? Like people that go through things and there's like, the people are recreated. The actual original people involved are not even like part of the recreation. It's like they have actors. Well, things really happen and it escalated. And, Brianna had an idea to begin with when this stuff happened. It's like, oh, just grab that clown costume since we already had someone mess with us doing that stuff and then stalking us. I can't even say stalk, can I? You know, those things happen. You know, most of it happened with no camera on. Okay, it's not like we have cameras on all the time, except for the surveillance cameras, which they're on. But it's not like I have all these cameras recording, running around. Because, life is not about entertaining people. I mean, entertaining people is part of what someone may do in life, but that's not like what our lives revolve around because, there's so much going on and so much more to who we are. But, some of those things, of course, are real. But I'd say about 85% of it is recreated. And the mix of those is just concocted out of nowhere, just out of creativity. So made to entertain you guys because of the demand of, wow, we want more. Because back then that became like, we want more of this. And it was like, well, we can't make things happen. They're not going to happen. It's not happening. So we're going to have to create it now. And we reenacted some things and then the rest of it had to be created. But that's how it is. And I know it's like, What's up with all this shizzle? I can't even say shit on here, can I? Sit. Did I say the other? Oh, I can't. Oh, never mind. Forget I said that. It's getting hot in here. Oh, God. All right, guys. Hi, Roland. I'm 50. I live in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I'm 70 miles south of Washington, D.C. Paul. Wow. Yeah. I've been down there, about in D.C. area. I tell you what. It's a different crowd. It's a different crowd. You got the entertainment over there. You got the, of course, you got the White House and all that. But think about this. A lot of people out there. What I'm smelling. And you go down the street. You guys already know what's in the air. What is that you're smelling besides like the culinary experience of all the aromas. What are you smelling in the air? Everybody seems so relaxed there. I wonder what it is. Why is everybody so chill? There's like they're having a good time. Something's making them relaxed, and whatever it is, you can smell it in the air. I probably said enough. You probably understand what I mean. Yeah. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube needs to let you say what you want to. You're darn right about that. YouTube, it's like they zip your lips, and if you have loose lips, you sink ships. But with YouTube, you have loose lips, you sink your videos. That's what happens. It's the reality of that. You got to deal with that. You know what I mean? You can't. There's no way to working around it. I'm tired, working 2 jobs, worn out. How you doing? Hey, Mandy, I'm doing all right, Mandy Ann. I hope you're able to get a good night's rest. Usually working a lot, it does tire you out, but then you usually sleep good unless you have insomnia, and that's gonna suck. Because I know, like, I have to keep busy, and work keeps me busy. And if I weren't to be able to do all those things, I would never sleep because my body would be so wound up. I'd be like laying there, like, okay. So when am I going to fall asleep? When am I going to fall asleep? Oh, well, damn, I'm not falling asleep. Then I need to work a few more hours tomorrow. Oh, I need to get more steps. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do a lot more because I need to tire my ass out so that I can actually go to sleep. So that's the thing right there. So guys, if you can't give this video a thumbs up, and a thumbs up for you. And thank you so much for coming here to see my face. You saw my face on Brianna's channel. Like, some of you probably said, like, WTF. Like, why is he, like, on there? Because, you guys probably didn't know what's going on because YouTube didn't send you the last notification. It explained the whole deal, like, we're trying to send everybody each way, Those of you who like my content, go over to Up to Speed Media, have a good time, chill out there, relax, we'll have a little party, celebration. Those of you guys that like Brianna's content, go over to Brianna Rose Music, hang out there. She'll probably sing your heart, sing her heart away, and then you guys be entertained. And if you guys like both of us, then you can go to both places, I guess. And then basically it would be like, this will be just a vacant channel where eventually it'll just be so dormant and quiet. But you can get to look back on things. That's if I don't hit that big delete button because, I don't want to have to maintain any, like, issues. Like, say if YouTube has another update and they change their terms, and then now you can't have this kind of content, and then if I have this stuff privatized and YouTube's system glitches and then private videos become public, then that becomes an issue. And as a parent, I step forward, even though it's Brianna's channel, I'm going to step forward and say, you know what, this has got to be deleted. This has got to be, download it, put on the file, and save it for yourself if you want to keep it, but delete it from YouTube because you don't know when they're going to have a glitch or a problem. And we'll just play it by ear. I mean, if Brianna deletes it, then it's better if she deletes it and gets it over with so that I don't have any hard feelings. So I don't feel bad about doing it myself. I feel like if Brianna could do it, if she wants to do it herself, that takes that one, like, stressor away from me. That way I don't feel like the bad guy. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't feel like being the bad guy. As a parent, sometimes we got to be the bad guy. We got to put a foot down. This is the way it is. This is happening. And your kids might not like you at that time. But, you got to lay the law down. You can't let your kids do everything and get away with everything, just for their safety and well-being, and you got to give them some freedom and have fun and trust them. But in order to build trust, you got to have that fine line in that relationship. You got to be able to give to get, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. But don't let them get away with everything, because then they're going to think you don't care eventually. I mean, when they get old enough to understand, like, wow, my parents never really cared because they let me do anything I wanted. So they really didn't care where I was and how late I stayed up and who I was with and how late I got back home. Because if they really cared, they would have said, you need to be home at this time. And, they would be concerned. And that's something when you're younger, you don't really understand. And when you get older, it's like, oh, wow, yeah. I totally get it now, So some parents are kind of scared to, like, they don't want to, like, be that bad person. Especially when you have two parents. Sometimes they play the good cop, bad cop, One parent, like, is the good parent. The other parent's like, oh, you go. It's like, sometimes, it could be stressful as a parent when one person one parent lets them get away with more than the other. Then it's like, oh, wow. really? So they're getting away with all this now. I'm gonna look like the bad guy. You know, I'm gonna look like the bad guy now. Now if I say something, they're gonna be like, I'm just gonna go to this person, whatever. You know, it happens. I got a notification. Awesome, Donald. Awesome. Tim Anderson, Brianna Rose music. I don't know. Brianna Rose music. It's awesome. I'm so proud of Brianna. Her singing, it makes me emotional. You know, it really does. It's something about it. It's like, because it's like natural and it's her, and it's not like digitized. It's not auto-tuned. It's like Brianna's real voice. And I hear it a lot when like Brianna's cooking, in the shower. You can hear it echoing in the walls. It just travels everywhere. It really does. Or it should be in a room and singing. Should be on like streaming on social media, singing away on TikTok or Instagram or what have you, and just singing. Sometimes it's the point where that's all I hear, and I'm like, well, that's awesome. I love it. All right, let's roll through the comments here, guys. I have been Christian over 9 years. Awesome, Dylan. Yes. I tell you what, if you find something to believe in, you know, it's a great thing to have a belief in something that makes you, you know, it makes you feel whole. It gives you that, I guess, sense of security, a purpose. It just makes you feel like, you know, you have someone there. Well, even when you're alone, that you do have someone, and it does help, you know, especially if you're going through something. If you're going through a lot of medical things or family issues, you always have that one thing, that one entity, that one person, that God or whoever it is you believe in to turn to. And it really does help, you know, people thrive on that. And you can actually, you know, people are happier. If you're happier, you can live longer. You know, stress is what shortens our lives. So if you find something that can alleviate stress and give your mind a more positive, you know, just feeling, that then it just increases your strength. Your immune system is stronger, and anything that comes your way, it's easier for you to overcome issues. But that's how that is, guys. We're only young once. That's right there, Tim Anderson. Let me see. Thank you once again, guys, for commenting, and thanks, Dylan, for the super chat once again. Thank you, guys. Heather, your comment's gone. I don't know what's going on. YouTube probably made it disappear. They went pew with their whatever. That can't even do that. That's a no. Oh, that was a water gun. That was what it was. A water projecting device. Yeah, it was what it was. You know, whatever. My goodness. Wait a minute. You can't even say that, because that would be a kid toy. You can't even say water. Nope. Can't say that. Nope. What was? I don't even know. I'm confused now. What can you... I'm going to drink water. I'm just going to forget I even said that. You guys are probably like, what is he doing? You just search YouTube. You'll find out what's going on. Things are getting crazy. Everybody thinks it's going to be the end of YouTube in January. And why is it going to be the end of YouTube in January? Go find out. Search it on YouTube. Search it on Google. Find out why YouTube creators are disappearing in January. Why are they quitting? Why are they complaining? What is going on? My reasons of like having a New Year's resolution and changing things is more because of my personal goals and my future, and part of that of my wall coming down and moving forward and accepting someone in my life, which, you know, it could be a long-term friendship, and, you know, maybe if I learn who I am, maybe it could become something more. But for me, I feel like I'm so comfortable with that friendship kind of relationship. But now that the wall is down, you know, now I just gotta, you know, if I see someone out there who's willing to converse with me, like ages 35 to 50, right? Could be a part of the family for all we know, or a good friend of the family, you know, one day at a time. I don't like to name people out here. I like people to know, if they think they're the person that wants to have someone like me in their life, then they know who they are. And they know they can trust someone like me, because, you know, now that I put my wall down, I feel like they get to know me a little bit better, you know more about me without me being so tense and uptight. And this person could be watching the live stream. This person could be hanging out with me next weekend, or during winter break, maybe, or maybe reaching out to me on the phone through text messages or phone calls, or maybe this could be nobody and it's an imaginary person and I'm losing my mind and I need to get help. I don't know, but I think it's really happening, guys. This is a reality. This is the real deal. Like I said, life changing, last minute. And I wasn't going to make up this decision during the colonoscopy when they got you like medicated, and you that's the last time you make a decision like that, because otherwise you don't know what you get yourself into. You got to really think about that one. Can you think when your mind's all foggy because you're like, oh man, whoa, what did I just have a colonoscopy performed? Really? Wait a minute. I thought you said you were going to do that. You didn't really do that. You're just lying. No, you're kidding. You didn't do it. You didn't do anything. No way. That's what happens. It's like, it happens like that. You don't even know you had it done. So imagine if you're making a decision like, no way. I didn't just give my house away for $100. No way. Why would I do that? What? Let's think about it. Be careful when you're making life-changing decisions. Make sure you give it good thought, because mine was making a last-minute life-changing decision. And Heather, what do we got here? No 18, no. Oh my gosh, not allowed on YouTube. You are so. That is funny. Is there a way I can man, I want to be able to I can't thumbs up that comment. That's really funny. I like it. You didn't tell me you're gonna put me to sleep. Yeah, I know. After 8 o'clock, everybody, you know what happens? Everybody's gonna get tired, because there's a subliminal message in this video. Anyone 13 or older is going to be affected by it. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. The only thing that'll happen is if I start talking about boring stuff. Probably anybody under 20. Anybody under 20 would be bored as shizzle. Yeah. I think anybody my age might hang in there. But I think the more I start talking about more elevated things, the more everyone under 25 will start disappearing. And then I'll be left with 35 to 65. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, wait a minute. He's got problems that can relate to me, and I'm 70. Holy moly. That means I'm getting old fast. I better slow down. That's why I'm making those life-changing decisions now, because there might not be 65. I mean, I hope there is. But like I said, I'm discovering more problems. And I'm like, so what's causing this? Did I not know this problem? Sometimes, do we all know every single thing on our, we look at our arm, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's always been there. Oh, that's been there forever. There's certain parts of our body we don't always notice, right? It's not we just keep a score of every single change. It'd be oh, there's another bump there. I didn't remember that being there. How about, what we're going to do? I guess the doctor suggests to write a little diary on everything that goes on. Oh, you see this? Write it down. When did this happen? Oh, what is that? Oh, well, it's got what? You're growing a third one there? What? A third one? What is? You better write that down. You better put the date on there, what time it happened, so that the doctor knows. Oh my gosh. And what is that thing? Crawling, it's under your skin, it's crawling around. What can that be? When did that start? You might want to write that down. I don't know. But see, I don't know. If a place is out of sight, out of mind, it's not like I'm looking for stuff. But then when you just, I guess, unintentionally find something, I'm like, holy shit, where did that come from? Now, how long ago did that happen? Because then, knowing when it happened is very crucial to knowing if it's serious or not, or if it's, acute, or if it's something that's long-term problem, or did it come on all of a sudden, or was it a gradual thing? And so it leads us to wonder, because we don't always look at every part. What we do is, if you go to the doctor, you get a full exam. There you go. Cover all the bases. But sometimes that doesn't always happen. We got our busy life. We don't always do that. Then we discover things and I'm like, what the hell's going on with me? So if you got anything going on, get it checked out. Don't put it off. And don't always assume that it's minor, because always think, be cautious, because you never know. It could be something serious and it could be something that's minor. Most of the time, it's we stressing about things, thinking it's more serious than it is. But so even if we're doing that, go to the doctor. Don't, if he's gonna think you're becoming a hypochondriac, let him think it. But put your foot down and say, hey, this needs to be addressed. I need to figure out what's going on. and I would like for you to refer me to this specific person, whether it's a urologist or cardiologist or someone, or someone is going to be able to help you. So that's the situation there. But that's going to be it, guys. I got to get YouTube almost punched me. Oh, can't even say the word. You can't say that. You can't say those words. Stop it. Thumbs up, guys. You guys are amazing. I'm going to give you guys a thumbs up. If you can't get this stream, a thumbs up. Like I said, this thumbs up is not really helping me out. It's helping Brianna's channel up because I'm hosting my content on Brianna's channel. So it's really helping her out. It's helping her future out as far as her channel growing, her Brianna Rose music channel. Because the more people that get notified of her channel, the more she'll get on there. So that's how that is. So when videos get thumbs up, it actually makes this channel reach out to more people. Because that's how YouTube's got it all figured out. Their algorithm is like, oh, the video gets a lot of thumbs ups, then we're just going to send more notifications more frequently to more people instead of like, oh, 3 days later you get notified. You'll get notified like right at the moment that the video is up, that's what we're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do for Brianna. But anyway, before shit hits the fan, I got to get out of here because, there's a lot of things I want to say that are for people that are at least 18 or older. And YouTube's just not going to let it happen. They're going to pull the plug on me. So I'm just going to have to keep my mouth shut and try to be as entertaining as I can. But like I said, if you guys want to be able to join me on my job sites, comment in the live chat. You can't do it in the comments because YouTube disables the comments because they think I'm under 13, which is ridiculous if you ask me. Because if I'm under 13, then why the freak am I having all these other health issues? Why am I getting a colonoscopy done? Well, why do I have this growing on my face? What the hell's going on? Do I look like I'm 12? Come on, YouTube, get it right. You're AI, look at me. I'm getting wrinkles. Look, my hair's gray. Look, it's falling out. Stress, everything's happening to me. I'm falling apart. I got, my leg's over there and my knee's over here. So I got to go over there to get my leg in a minute. So when I get my leg, and it is not, it happens, guys. I mean, some of us might be missing a limb because, we went and served for our country, and maybe somebody has, diabetes and they lost limbs. And for those of you guys, I understand, you've done so much you can. And it sucks because that, I look on the bright side. I have my life, I may, maybe in the future may miss a limb, miss a finger, miss something, but being able to be around and we adapt and we're able to do things that we never knew we were capable of doing. Like when we lose a function or we lose a sense, we're able to overcompensate and then we can do things. So, and my heart it goes out to those people who are able to move forward with those things that are going on in their lives. And as you get older, like right now, my right leg, I have no feeling in my thigh. It's like I can touch it and I don't even know I'm touching my leg. I feel like I'm touching someone else's leg. That's, to me, that's not normal. Okay. I could pretty much probably put something hot on there and I won't even feel it. And I don't know if that's like peripheral neuropathy kicking in, but did I say kicking in? Oh, what is wrong with me? Or, I've been having that for at least 15 years, but it seemed like it got a little worse now. And there's no explanation. I don't know what it is. And I never bring it up to my doctor because it's like, I'm so used to having that problem that I figured it's a long-term, situation. It's a chronic issue, and all the other things like stress me out that I address those before anything else. So that's what happens with me, guys. It's like if you really want to address everything at the doctor's office, write everything down, then go there and go through your list. That way, you got everything covered. So when you walk out, you're like, oh, damn it, I forgot to mention this. And now I have to set another doctor's appointment because now he's going to charge me another $100-something just because I forgot to address that one thing that I was thinking about and forgot to mention. Thumbs up for those of you who have probably been in that same situation. Yeah, let me know. Anyway, guys, I hope everything's good where you are. Be safe. I hope you have a great holiday. If it's a Thanksgiving you celebrate, I hope it's an amazing Thanksgiving. I I just heard thunder. I think we have a thunderstorm coming. But just be safe, guys. And I don't know if I'm going to live stream anymore on Brianna's channel. I just let me know if you guys have, if you think this is it. If you already discovered my channel by now, maybe I could just continue my live streams on my channel. And I don't know. I think Brianna mentioned something about, advertising her channel. I just don't know when she's plugging it. It could be this weekend. It could be any time. I just don't know. I don't know. Right now, the main thing is trying to get Brianna transportation. And that's been a struggle because, sometimes I actually, I end up being dragged into having to help Brianna with transportation when I'm working in a location where I can actually help her, accommodate that. And sometimes my job doesn't always allow me to do that. And I don't want to be in a situation where Brianna cannot get to work. And I also don't want to be in a situation where I don't work a specific job location because it's going to prevent Brianna from getting a ride. Because, as a parent providing for the family, I should not give up working hours just so I can drive my daughter to work. It doesn't make sense. I mean, she's trying to save money so that she can find her own place and save money for her future. So that's what she's doing. But I told her, I said, Brianna, says if I'm able to work extra jobs and not worry about having to take you somewhere because, there might be one particular job that I'm needed at and it's not going to be anywhere near where Brianna is. So there's no way I could take her to work. If I'm going to give up that particular job location where it's going to be maybe a 12-hour shift or, it's going to be a good income for that particular location, why would I, when Brianna's working for, whatever, the wages you get, entry level, minimum wage kind of thing. And I know she's saving for her future. I'm like, well, Brianna, I'm the parent and I still want to be able to put money aside every month for you. So I don't want her stressing about having to save money. But I think she's telling me, this is what she's telling me. She's trying to learn how to be independent and learn how to manage money and learn how to do things on her own. So that's why she wants to keep working so that she can do that. So she gets things that she wants through Amazon, or she goes to the store, she buys things that are extra than what, she would normally get, and learn how to budget and learn how to save. And that's what Brianna's doing. That's what she's doing. And I mean, I'm glad she's learning that, but I don't want her to be stressed thinking that she has to save all her money for her future when she should just be saving her money to learn how to save it. Let me be the one to continue to provide because, that's what a parent does. So don't hold me back from working extra hours because you need a transportation. You need a ride. And I'm not going to say, hey, call an Uber because I don't know who's going to pick her up. I don't trust anybody, who knows who it is. I have trust issues, even though I'm taking my wall down when it comes to being with someone or having a good friend in my life. Doesn't mean that I'm going to not be as protective when it comes to my kids, even if they're now considered adults and pretty much Brianna has her one foot out the door. My oldest daughter, pretty much, she's getting married and, that's a whole different situation. But that's the way it is, guys. It really is that way. And, time just goes by fast. And I'm trying to enjoy as much as I can with my kids. But Brianna, at this point of her life, she's had all this time with me. She told me, well, Dad, I had all this time with you. Now I want to have more time with my friends and be with other people and have a relationship. She has a boyfriend. And it's sad. It's sad because I feel like I'm not needed like I was. You know what I mean? So it's I missed the long Florida walks around the lake. I just miss us being together, doing that stuff, exercising together, and enjoying the warm Florida weather where we're not up north freezing in the winter. And I'm just so used to being out of the cold element during the winter because I always have work in warmer climates because there's more business, especially in the construction. There's more business that way. I have more clients with web designing. And as you notice, I was going through all these opportunities and $65 an hour videography opportunity to work for a company, work for Disney too. There's so many different, I can't even say Disney, can I? Because that's a no-no word. But like I said, guys, there's so much going on with that. So, I just got to watch it. Just got to watch time go by if I just sit there and let it. You know what I mean? So I just got to watch out. Watch out for myself, watch out for my family, and do the best I can to provide. And I'm trying to save up money so I can get Brianna a safe, reliable car. Because I'm not going to get her something cheap that's dangerous and that's not going to be safe. And I also have the fear that, she's an inexperienced driver. So that gives me fears as well, as far as her out there driving on her own in a car instead of driving her sister's car when her sister's with her, or, me driving her. Sometimes me letting her drive my car, but I do get motion sickness, especially as a passenger. So it can be a little complicated. Well, there you go, guys. You're amazing. And thanks, Heather. She's got her head on her shoulder. Thank you so much. All you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching this live stream, putting up with this 47-year-old guy who's about to be 48 soon. So I need to go ahead and contact my insurance agent about my life insurance, because if I don't contact her soon, my rates are going to go up, because they go up as every year, as I get older. Every year that I get older, they go up. And she pretty much called me and said I needed to have protection. She said, I don't have enough assets. I don't have enough belongings. I don't have enough, I guess. Yeah, I don't have enough assets that if anything happened, that I don't have enough. And she's comparing me to the average, like for retirement, like what you're supposed to have at this particular age. And when I told her everything that I owned versus what the bank owns, we were in a big deficit. So she's like, well, I need to have this kind of coverage. So yeah, we'll see how that is, guys. We will see. I am glad they parked the tree in my parking lot. Oh my gosh. All the love goes to you. Thank you so much, Blind Blood Iron Assassin. Ooh, it's one of those. It's like all those words I probably can't say on YouTube. Oh boy, I wonder if they give you any hard time with that name. That's how they are. It's crazy. Suzanne North, hello. How you doing? DT Tucker, hello. Ethan, where is the clown at? I can't even say what kind of clown that is. Really, I can't say it. YouTube doesn't like that word. I have no effing idea. I don't know. I have no clue, guys. Probably packed up for next year until they have them in the stores for the next Halloween. Then you can go to these Halloween stores like Party City or is it Halloween City? I don't even know. One of those places. You find them all over the place. Or watch the movies. They're probably out there in the movies. Let's see. What's next? The baby cussing. So if you would need to put that America's Funniest Home Videos. Yeah, I know. Thing is, if a baby cussing on YouTube, that might be appealing to someone under 13, which is a no-no if, any information is unintentionally being collected. So to avoid any confusion or complications, it's probably best to not even go there. And if you do, then you have to have make sure the last thing you want to do is have any kind of ads or tracking on such video as of January 1st, 2020. That's when that's going to be an issue. So it might even be, it's pretty much been an ongoing thing, but YouTube is kind of just letting things happen because, there's such a big, big entity controlled by artificial intelligence. And I think when they started to let AI do so much with less human interaction, I think it just started to take control of everything. And you guys see what happens when it takes control of everything. Like I said, those videos I made about AI and all that on my channel, there's a lot of points brought up in those videos, valid points if you want to watch those crazy videos about artificial intelligence tracking us and following us and harassing us and listening to us and all that. It happens, guys. That's why be careful about your devices. I've always said that in the past, and you're everything's being tracked and you're being listened to, and if you talk about things and it pops up on your phone, like, wow, I wonder why that happened. Think about it. There's a reason why that happened. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. It's going on 8 o'clock, and I got some issues that I gotta address. I gotta also have to attend to something outside. I need to go outside, get some fresh air, get some walking. Even though it's dark now, I still need to walk. thank you so much. Is it Damari Rush? Great YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Hey man, hey, what's up, guy? Weapon X. Oh yeah. So I gotta get out of here. I know. I mean, there's 38 of you guys. If you can, share this stream with somebody. They could watch it later. If you got like social media or like Twitter or Facebook, share this out there. Let everybody know what's happening. Especially with making my last minute life changing decisions, and Brianna making her big decisions. She's seriously talking about. She's like, her heart is set on moving to California, and it really, as much as it hurts me, I know she's going to be happy doing that, and she's going to be successful, and it's part of letting go. But it's going to be tearing my heart apart. Being that big, like 3,000 mile distance. Holy moly, that's far away. It's like, how am I going to deal with that? That also is a part of the reason why I just decided to let my wall down, because like reality is hitting me every day and is getting closer to reality as every day that passes by. We're not getting younger. My kids are not getting younger. And every day that goes by is one day that you lived and one less day ahead of you. If you think about it that way, less technology evolves to the point where there's like, no end. It's like we stay here forever. But then who would want to do that? I don't want to be here while I see my kids. I don't even want to go there. Don't even want to go there, guys. Behind you, bro. Whoa, Heather, what's going on behind me? You know what? You guys brought something up. I'm going to share this. You probably saw it in my last live stream. But you know what? Why not? I was going to put it on my computer and integrate it into the stream. That way it would be a seamless stream. But, just again for laughs.
What do I got? Urge wanted something to drink. Okay.
But that was the other live stream. Yeah. Someone's like, I heard you wanted something to drink. Crazy stuff. Yes, it's a pizza toast to Heather. Bye, Rowan. Tell I said hi. Tell Brianna I said hi. All right, Donald. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm going to probably do a live again. It's probably going to be, I don't know, it might be Sunday maybe. I think it's probably going to be the only day I'm going to have any time left would be probably Sunday. So check back then, because I got to pull another shift tomorrow, and it's going to be a half a day shift, and then I got to work 2 jobs tomorrow, and then Monday, all 3 jobs at the same time, which is not, my head's going in circles. Plus, I got to set a doctor's appointment up to have another issue checked out. And I'll take you on a journey if you wanted me to take you to the doctors with me, although I don't know how fun that's going to be. I don't know. That's probably not going to be fun. I don't know, guys. All right, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, fingers if you have fingers, and whatever it is. I got to get my ass out of here. It's getting late. Ever since the time the daylight savings has been turned off, my body is still on daylight savings time, not on this no daylight savings. So I don't change for that when it comes to my nighttime routine. When I'm winding down an hour earlier than I did in the summer because it's now dark. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. And for those of you who just joined in, you can play this video from the beginning to see why this guy's face is on Brianna's channel. Like, what is going on? You guys will know what's happening. We're plugging our channels. I'm plugging my Up to Speed Media channel. And Brianna's going to come on here and plug her channel. But in the meantime, I'll plug hers, go to Brianna Rose Music. So this way we both plug our channels. And, it's like this. We're trying to do all this as much as we can because this channel is either Brianna's going to delete it or I am. But I hope she deletes it first so that I don't have to feel bad doing it myself. Because by January, I'm thinking everything's going to be, we're going to have our channels all figured out. Because the new year is going to be a start of a new whole thing. And, with my life changes and everything going on in my life, I don't know what my future holds when it comes to having that time for YouTube. And I don't know, but we're going to see. I'm going to try my best to put time aside to entertain you guys. All I need is one channel and that's Up to Speed Media. That's all I need to entertain you guys. So if you can find your way there, that'll mean a lot to me, because that means, hey, you're there to be part of this live stream or part of a video upload. And hopefully YouTube by January will decide to start making the comments work, since YouTube's going to go through an overhaul in January. There's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of new rules taking effect on January, and also on the 10th of December, there's going to be some rules that are going to take effect. So by those times, hopefully comments will start to work on the appropriate channels where they're supposed to work, and they may not work on the channels that they're not supposed to work on, as YouTube decides to finally, maybe get some more human involvement to overcome the AI that's misinterpreting things. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Got to get out of here. Does Florida smell like oranges? It has a mixture of everything. It smells like everything. It depends on if it's raining or not. You kind of can smell, the food's cooking. Depends on if you're like really close to Orlando. The Davenport area, I'm telling you, it's not too far from Orlando. There's some restaurants, and there's this one place that's like broiling steaks or something. And like when I go walking, I can smell like steaks cooking. It smells so freaking good. Yeah, you just kind of smell a mix of everything. Sometimes you just get a smell of exhaust. Depends on if it's like dense air and you got these tractor trailers driving through. But mostly I just smell food and nature. Food and leaves and lawn clippings and stuff like that. And sometimes things smell a little unpleasant, but it all depends on the weather and a lot of other factors. And sometimes it depends on what people are doing when they're driving by, because sometimes you smell things that, they're having a good time. Yeah, boy, if I go near them, I'm going to get lightheaded. You start to smell those kinds of things, if you know what I mean. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I'm done with this. Let's see. What are you trying to say, Hilda? Oh boy, who's Hilda? Is there something going on? Is there a conversation going on? Do I need to moderate something over here? Is there some kind of thing going on that I need to take care of? Does Florida smell? You know what? Speaking of the oranges, there are these tiny little oranges that grow on the trees when we go walking. It's really just small little tiny ones, but they're wild oranges. They grow in the wild. You find the random trees. This is like in the middle of the woods, like out of nowhere. They just pop up and use these little tiny, like almost like the little cuties, little tiny oranges. But they're very sour. They don't taste sweet like your regular oranges. They're very sour tasting. So, yeah, just thought I would mention that. Yeah, boy. All right. Let's see. That's it, guys. Take care. Be safe. And I got to get the flip out of here. Can't say the other one, you know what I'm saying. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. 42 of you guys are out there. If I can get 42 extra thumbs up, hey, man, that'd mean the world to me and Brianna. Or Brianna and I, if I want to be grammatically correct. Because, it'll help this channel in more ways than you will ever. Well, I guess you probably already know how the YouTube works. But I got to get out of here. I really do. I know it's these long goodbyes. It's so sad. It's so like I gotta let go and then I'll be alone because there's nobody here but me right now. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna walk and think about everything. I gotta think about all this. I'm thinking about my wall coming down. Maybe my phone will blow up. Maybe all my friends who watch YouTube that I don't even know watch YouTube. Maybe they're gonna start reaching out to me. Yeah, who knows what's gonna happen once I'm done with this live stream. What was that? All right, I gotta go. I hear something. I gotta go. Take care, guys, and get the fart out of here. Yeah, get the fart out of here. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta find the right. What am I doing? I gotta find the thing that shut the stream down. What's wrong with me? I don't even know how to do this anymore. See what I mean? I've been so tied up in my work. When I go on here on YouTube, it's like I'm so used to doing another thing, and then I'm gotta kind of just, I don't know. It's like acclimate back to this. All right, I'm done. Out of here. Take care, guys.